Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch or would like to purchase at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Panerai Radiomir 1940 Oro Rosso PAM 00513 in rose gold in the 42mm case. I'll tell you a little bit about the case bezel dial bracelet movement, finally try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start with just a little history. The Radiomir is Panerai's oldest configuration of their collection. And it came out quite some time ago. I don't know exactly how many years, but it's been a long time. Probably 1940, I guess, since that, as the name implies, it says Radiomir 1940. That's just a guess though. Okay, but anyways, this isn't a history lesson, it's a review about the watch. So let's talk about it a bit. Now, the Panerai has several different collections. The very first collection they make is the Radiomir. That's their most classic one. It's the one that looks most like a dress watch. And then from there, they've gone on to make other models such as the Luminor. You're probably familiar with that. It's a sportier version. And then they make the Submersible, which is really sporty. It looks like a diving watch. And then they make the Luminor Due, D-U-E. And that's what this one mostly represents or looks like. The Radiomir, this one's called a Radiomir 1940, and it was produced in 2013. But since then, they've gone on to change the Radiomir so that the lugs look a little bit different. But they have kept the lugs that you see here, and they have since called it a Luminor Due. Make sense? Okay, hopefully it makes sense. So now they have two. This was a Radiomir before, but now it's called the Luminor Due. Okay, so with that said, where does this watch stand in the lineup? Well, they no longer make this version anymore. They've changed the name as well. But in the Luminor Due section, they do make other 42mm ones, very similar to this one, but they now make it with like a green dial, and they make it in, I think it's rose gold, or sorry, I think they make it actually yellow gold. So they don't exactly make the same one, they make a similar one, but the good thing about this one is, well, number one is the price, and it's more or less the same as what you would get nowadays. I'm talking about 2026. This one was produced in 2013. It's more or less what you would get nowadays, except at a much cheaper price. This one we're selling somewhere around mid-teens, 14,000, 15,000, which is quite a bit cheaper than the current Luminor Dues. Now, I should say this though, the current Luminor Dues, they are not exactly like what you see here. This one's a Radiomir, has the case, just like a Luminor Due, but the Luminor Due still has the crown guard, which is what Panerai is so famous for. But this one, as you see here, does not have a crown guard. So that's sort of the evolution of the Radiomir. And this one is sort of in between. It doesn't have the crown guard, so it looks like a Radiomir, but it doesn't have the lugs of a Radiomir nowadays. It has the lugs of a Luminor. So it's kind of in between. But either way, it doesn't really matter. It's the point is, it's in gold, it's at well priced, and it's a good looking watch. So let's take it from there, all right? So let's start talking about this watch, starting with the case. And the case is going to be 42mm. It's a very nice size. I would say between 40 and 42 is probably the right size, and most guys should be wearing probably 42. It's a very nice, not too big, not too skinny. Okay, and yeah, quite a nice case. Let's look here also at the lug width. The lug width, that's going to be important because that's going to determine how thick the strap is, or how wide the strap is, I should say. And that's going to be 22mm. Not terribly thick either. I'm not sure actually how thick, but to me it does not look all that thick. Maybe, I don't know, 13, 14mm. But it's still a nice thickness. Good enough to just give you some presence on the wrist, but not too big to make it cumbersome. And it's all made, Panerai calls it red gold, but for all intents and purposes, you really can call it rose gold. That's probably what everybody else calls it. So that's what we'll call it, rose gold. Yeah, quite a nice way to, yeah. Anyways, quite a nice case, I should say. as I said, the newer cases, Luminor Dew with this kind of lugs and case, is going to have slightly different crown protector. This one doesn't have a crown protector, just like the Radiomir nowadays do not have crown protectors. Okay, the bezel, it's going to be a domed bezel or a flat bezel. There's no bezel on it. Panerai is known for that. They don't do any kind of bezel, no embellish, which I think is pretty nice. Okay. All right, so that's the bezel. Let's look here at the dial. The dial is actually going to be a brown dial, although it looks, from when you look at it from here, it actually looks like it would be black, but it's actually brown. And I think brown and rose gold are just going to always have a really nice look to it. I really like the way that brown looks against rose color. Okay, so that is the, oh yeah, and you have a small seconds at the 9 o'clock, okay? And you have the typical Panerai layout, which is indexes, and then 3, 6, and 12. You have the Arabic numbers. Okay, that's pretty cool. And let's move on here to the, what else should we talk about here? The strap, well, the strap is just going to be a leather strap. Can't say too much about that. With a prong buckle. That's not much different from what we have nowadays. But let's take a look at the movement, which is next. This is actually a reference P999 movement, and it's actually based on a Piaget 838P movement. And it's hand wound because, as you can see here, you do not see any rotor, which a rotor is what is needed for an automatic movement. So since you don't see that, rotor is the thing that spins around and makes the watch wind on its own. You actually have to hand wind it, which is not terribly a bad thing. I mean, it still makes, it allows you to see the case back very clearly. The newer versions, the Luminor Dew, which I guess is the most similar, I guess you could say it's a successor, has an automatic movement, so you never have to do anything to it. Just put it on your wrist and wear it. But this one, you have to wind it, which is not a terribly bad thing. It's a very beautiful movement. It's made out, it's back then in 2013, Panerai was not making their movements all themselves. They were outsourcing it and then modifying it to fit themselves. So they, as they said, this is the base movement of this is a Piaget 838P movement. Okay, not a terribly bad thing. And at the time, it was quite common. So I think that was pretty cool. And it also, quite interestingly, it has this power reserve of 60 hours. So that's a pretty nice thing. Yeah, it's not bad to have a power reserve to see how much time you have left on this. Although it's on the back side, but still quite nice. Okay, anyways, let's go see what else we can talk about. Oh, I guess that's it. Time to try this watch on and give you my thoughts. Now, I like Panerai as a brand. I like that this was sort of an intermediary in the evolutionary tree of Luminor and Radiomir, such that it kind of combines both. And at a price point that really is unbeatable if you think about it, if you compare it to other Panerais, modern Panerais, which are going to cost you, 20,000 plus. This one's going to cost you low teens. It's still every bit a Panerai. It's gold. I'm not going to say it's some vintage, value or anything, but it's well priced. It's a good looking watch. It has a really nice size. The color combination is great. So for those reasons, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. And if you like to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at just.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in jazz time, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.